Today, we're gonna find out if my winning streak at viewer-submitted board game trivia is gonna hold out.
Is one win considered a streak? Also, lost in the shuffle.
You know, Paula,
Yeah, Chaz.
ever since I won our most recent edition of viewer-submitted board game trivia, my life has started to turn around.
Mine has gone really to pot.
You don't say.
Yeah, I've been sleeping on some cardboard that I had to steal from a break dancer. Got a lot of like foot dents in it from the dancing, but that's okay. I mean, it's better than nothing. And I could go home. Like, I kicked myself out because of my shame. There's really no reason.
I found a seafood coupon on the bottom of a shoebox, but...
Man, you have all the luck.
Well, let's see if that luck's gonna hold out in another edition of viewer-submitted board game trivia.
All viewers submitted all the time.
And you know what we're gonna do?
What?
We're gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Oh my goodness, thank you. I can finally change out of these pajamas, start living a life I'm proud of again.
Oh, that is the dream.
I like your snazzy look here.
Oh, thank you. I sold a bunch of cardboard to a breakdancer and I went out and I got this jacket with it. As always, we can never play the same game of viewer-submitted board game trivia twice.
It is not legal.
No. So.
And we are nothing if not rules followers. So we must not break the law.
Never. How'd you get the cardboard for your little shanty?
I had to like wrestle it away from him.
Okay, at knife point?
There was an altercation. Just like the daggers, I was shooting him out of my eyes. So.
Well, that is definitely something for me to think about during my next caviar bath. Well, why don't you rustle up yourself through any means possible 10 little chips.
Got him.
We are nothing if not rules followers.
Oh. Okay.
We will each start with 10 chips. I say we could roll this D20 and let fate determine how much of our chips we wager. Fate, I say.
Oh, this is such a Chaz way to play this game. Okay, yes. We have a 50% chance of rolling on here more than we're starting with.
That is a question most sublime, my friend. That's how well-to-do people speak, I'm told. If you would wager more chips than you have, then you don't bust, but your opponent gains that many.
That's right. Who submitted our questions today? Which viewer or zers?
Today's questions are from 6 different viewer-ers. The first of them being from Cabbage King.
Good old Cabbage King.
A fellow king. Oh, nice to see you, your sinus. We have King as in winner of chips, and cabbage as to what you have been eating for dinner the last 3 nights.
It's tough when you don't have any chips. What question does Cabbage King have for us?
Thusly. That's a word. Which of these card games does not include trick-taking? Is it A, Best Candy on the Block, B, The Farmer and the Deal?
Oh, because of the Dell. I get it,
play?
the farmer and the Dell.
Mm-hmm.
If you say it really, farmer and the Dale.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it all sounds the same. Got it.
I get it. C, Oboro, or D, Hund?
Which is dog in German. It's one of the about 5 German words I know.
Ooh, learn something every day. You know what else we're about to learn?
What we're bidding.
What we're bidding.
I'm glad I don't have to decide because I don't know the answer to this question. I rolled a 4, everyone. A big 4. That is pretty typical for my dice luck. But in this case, I think it's actually probably good luck. I will say, oh, bother. I'll say that.
Well, here's my thinking. Best Candy on the Block sounds like a trick-taking game because you're collecting the best candy on the block. Come on, man. Farmer and the Deal, they put a card-specific phrase right there in the name of the game. Gotta be a trick-taking game.
Yeah.
So that leaves us between Hund and Oburo. I'm pretty sure that you were gonna choose Hund. I didn't want any of your losery stink to rub off on me, so I chose Oburo.
What's fun is I didn't choose Hunt because I thought Best Candy on the Block sounded like it might be more like set collection than trick taking.
Sacre bleu.
Though your logic also holds, and I was like, I don't know, that's definitely, you're collecting something in that. So it's either through trick taking or some other means. So I could be super wrong. But I agree with you about Farmer and the Deal.
You do?
The deal.
Deal.
Best candy on the block probably is trick taking because it's like Halloween, trick or treat, and you're taking the candy. I'm such an idiot.
That's not true. It doesn't mean you're right. Well, let's find out if we have a deal, because the right answer is Farmer and the Deal.
We were so wrong.
Wow.
We were both like, no, we agree. We can't agree on anything else, but we agree that that one definitely has trick taking.
Okay, so I didn't get it right. As a result, we were both down 4 with question number 1. Let's continue on to question number 2. Question number 2 comes from viewer and friend of the show and Aircon compatriot Drew Albright.
Hi, Drew. This game inspired Uwe Rosenberg to create Nova Luna and was influential enough that Rosenberg asked the creator's permission and gave the creator a design credit for borrowing a mechanic. No, wait, I'm rolling again.
If you'd like.
2.
2. All right, so we are wagering 2 chips.
Okay, here are our options. A, is it Factory Fun? B, Framework? C, Sagani? Or D, Habitats?
You know, when I was at the Successful People's Club, I should have asked Uwe Rosenberg what the answer to this question was.
He is a member of that club, 100%.
Absolutely. I snuck in under the fence, but while I was there, I should have asked him that question.
You should have. I know, too, that I think it is not. I don't believe it's Framework or Sagani because I think Uwe Rosenberg designed those games.
Since I am currently the tycoon in this situation, I think that we've all learned that I can do whatever I want and I can make my own rules. So I'll tell you this, I did choose Framework, one of the 2 games you think it's not. So
I could be wrong.
if you're right, I'll double your winnings.
1 victory and you are just really, it's gone to your head.
1 victory and you finally noticed.
I have selected an answer. I hope it wasn't designed by Uwe Rosenberg because that would destroy my supposed logic for the other answers I took. I chose D, Habitats. I don't know, did Uwe Rosenberg design Habitats?
So if you're right, I'm giving you 4 chips instead of 2.
I hope I'm right.
The answer is Habitats! Habitats D!
4 chips. I shouldn't accept, but I will.
Oh, don't worry. I have plenty of chips to back me up. And if I run low, I'll just embezzle some of my chip stock options and I'll be good to go again.
Great, perfect.
So, yes. Let's move on to the question that's next. I think maybe 3, but probably...
I believe it is question number 3.
Fantastico. This question comes from Kirk Wagner, who asks us to solve the following riddle. In the original edition of Dungeons and Dragons, your character could not be one of the following races. Was it A, a human, B, an elf, C, a halfling, or D, a sturdy dwarf?
So we're talking like first edition, original edition Dungeons and Dragons, like TSR, like THACO, which actually isn't the original edition. I think it came out after. I'm trying to, because I don't know the answer and I should, I'm trying to show you all the things I do know about original Dungeons and Dragons. Trying to build up some cred.
In the spirit of D&D, here's a D20 to roll.
Come on, natural 20. I got a natural 1, y'all. I got a 1.
That's about as away from a natural 20 as you can get.
I think it's this for a tricksy reason.
Well, the other week when I was at yacht practice, the fellows and I were talking about these different various character classes. And I think that my hunch, whatever, who knows? That's the end of my story. Human, you gotta have.
You gotta have a human.
Gotta have
I agree, human is in there.
But halfling, I think was invented later by combining two other races because people wanted more?
I feel like halfling was originally just called a hobbit, and then at one point they were told they couldn't do that because that's Tolkien. And so they had to change it to halfling. And so you couldn't be a halfling because it wasn't called a halfling, or I've made that up.
Always an option. Well, I did go with halfling.
I also went with halfling.
But I think we went with it for different reasons.
We did. We sure did. What two races do you feel like were combined to make a halfling?
Dwarf and a human? Elf and a human? It's a gnome and a bucket of wood?
A gnome and a bucket of wood. Sounds like you're going to have one gnome full of a lot of splinters and not much else to show for it, honestly. Don't give Chaz sugar.
Oh no! The donuts! The donuts that we ate last episode are kicking in. The actual unincluded race is halfling!
You were right, but we don't know who had the right reason. Do you know the answer? Leave it in the comments below, and that's how we're going to learn, because we are not going to look it up now because we want the engagement. You should have more than that, shouldn't you?
I'm pretty sure I had 4.
I think you should have one more, because if it was right there and you got it, you should have gotten an extra one.
Watch this. This is what they call rich person swagger. I'll just go into this one with 4.
You're crazy.
Crazy like a halfling. My dad was a human. My mother was
a bucket of wood. Checks out, honestly. It really does.
Question next comes from Mr. Anderson.
Oh, Mr. Anderson. Thank you.
And you have to say it like that. You have
Yes.
to say, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson, with 3 G's, asks us, which of these games didn't have a big old box edition? Was it Legendary, a Marvel deck building game, or Catan, or Terra Mystica, or Alhambra?
I feel like I can make a semi-educated guess on this one.
Haha.
Remember when I rolled a natural 1 after wanting to roll a 20?
Yes. Well, roll well, because this is the first question this episode. I think I actually know the answer.
A 9. I have not rolled above a 10 yet.
Oh, 9. You know what that means? We are in the you get chips if I'm wrong zone.
I like it.
Well, get used to disappointment, because I think the answer is thus.
Well, Alhambra, I'm pretty sure has a big box edition. Though, again, kind of why? It's just some tiles, right?
Did they make the tiles bigger?
Maybe, I don't know. I've only ever played that on Board Game Arena. It's a great game, though. It is a great game. Catan, fairly certain that has a big box edition. Doesn't it? Why wouldn't it? It has a bunch of expansions and stuff, so maybe there's a big box edition of Catan. It's the kind of game that would get one. Legendary, a Marvel deck building game. Why not have a big box edition? There's so many cards that can all fit in the box. But Terra Mystica, why would that have a big box? It's just Terra Mystica. What do you think it is?
I now think it is something other than what I answered, because I am pretty darn confident that Alhambra has a big box edition.
Yeah.
Terra Mystica? I'm pretty sure I've seen Terra Mystica's big box edition cross my news feed.
Are you sure it's not just like in a box that's kind of big?
Sure.
I mean, maybe it does have a big box.
So are we talking about semantics here? It has to be labeled as such? Is that the world that we now live in?
It must be labeled big box edition.
My goodness.
Because otherwise Gloomhaven just has one automatically, you know what I mean?
I was confident in my answer until you mentioned how many expansions Catan has. Because I chose that as the one without.
It might not have one.
But I realized that Marvel Legendary has just had a metric ton of expansions. No big box, just expansions.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't have a big box. Maybe it's just like, hey, here's just a bunch of cards. Get them in all their separate boxes.
You come like
we could both be wrong.
We could.
It could be A.
Could be A. Well, let's find out what letter it actually is. That letter being the letter A. It is Legendary at Marvel.
Oh, my chips!
Always second guess yourself, Marler.
Always.
That was 9, and you lose 9, but I can't cover 9 So you get either the number of chips you have or the difference, whichever is larger. That way, you're always coming out ahead.
5 chips for me, even though I got it wrong.
You know? So going into our penultimate question, I have, for reasons unknown, 4.
And I have 6, 7. I have 7.
Ooh, so it's really anybody's game.
It truly is.
All right. Question number this comes from Tantarolus.
Ooh, who you can find on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tantarolus. Go check them out. Streaming board games. Tan is a great guy. I like him.
Yes, and just a few weeks ago, Tantarolus streamed like a 12-hour Twitch stream for charity.
That's pretty awesome.
Quite. So yes, go check that out. And Paula, indulge us with Tantarolus' question.
Which of the following games is co-designed and illustrated by the artist of Carcassonne?
A.
Tan, I just said nice things about you, and you're giving us a bunch of words I don't know how to say.
I am this close to retracting everything I just said. A. Plopper. I think this was on purpose.
Paplarge.
Paplarge. B.
Egelargern.
Eigelagrum. C.
Albake.
Albake. And D. Leckerlava.
These are definitely just all German, I think. And
Yes.
I'm sorry for my German. The only word I can say properly in German is Hund. 11.
11.
We don't have 11 chips.
Oh, this is going to be interesting then.
So
Especially since... Okay, if I was...
I'm going to translate these. I think we should know what these are in English.
Sure. That's going to clear right up.
Oh, okay. The top one's not translating, but the second one...
Hedgehoganoi.
Hedgehog, Anoi, ouch. What was it like? Taste delicious lava.
Yeah.
The top one is not properly translating. Thank you, Google Translate.
Well, then that's got to be it. That's got to be the answer. The untranslatable one.
I think I'm choosing C because that means ouch. And I feel like the way when I picture the game ouch, I feel like I can see it having been illustrated by the same person who did Carcassonne.
Ooh.
So
let's find
maybe
out.
that, I'll let that be my guide. Or, I'm wrong.
Well, here we go. Ouch, it's not.
It was the Annoy Hedgehog or whatever it was.
Annoying hedgehog?
Hedgehog Annoy.
Hedgehog annoy. So that means I bet I have 11 on the table, so I have 4, which means you win 7.
I would net 7, but I have 7 on the table, so you net 4.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. This last question of the episode comes from viewer, fellow YouTuber, and friend of the show, Rollin' Reggie.
Hey, Rolling Reggie. Thank you for the question.
Yes, from the YouTube channel, Rollin' Reggie.
Go check them out.
Very cool stuff. And this one is this one. This is
the one.
This is the one that goes like this. As the resident bird watcher board gamer, this question has to do with bird-themed games.
I like it. I like where it's going.
It's an intro and everything.
I like it.
Yes.
That's because he's a professional.
Yeah, it's very well structured. Which of the following games is not a board game, according to BoardGameGeek.com, the ultimate database website?
So like one of those games cannot be found on BGG.
I'm thinking that might be the case.
Interesting.
Is it A, Falcon's Perch, B, Fly Home, C, Ducks in Tow, or D, Songbirds? Oh yes, roll the bones. 19!
Natty 19, baby. Well, I think we both know one of these, the answer is not.
I think 3 of these I know the answer is not.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna re-up my
I
application.
really don't want to lose, but I don't know the answer.
Would you like to hear my reasoning?
I would love to.
Ducks in Tow.
I have your copy of this game.
Yes, I know it's a game because I got a copy of it, and then you mentioned just coincidentally a few days later, I wanted to get a copy of Ducks in Tow, so I gave you my
You
copy.
sent it to me, yeah. It was great.
Songbirds, I think, is also known under another name of Peepmots.
Oh.
It's a little card game. So, and Peepmots I've played and enjoyed, and it was out of print for a long time.
Okay.
Fly Home is such just a open-ended, generic name. Could be any game. It's got to be some game, right?
So did you say A, Falcon's Perch?
Leaves us with Falcon's Perch.
I also said A, Falcon's Perch.
Oh no! Wait, no!
For much of the same reason as you did.
Oh.
I win. I can't lose. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. Fly away home. Check the answer, Chaz. Check the answer.
It is indeed.
I win!
It is Falcon's Perch. It is Falcon's Perch. Here.
It just feels right, you know? When you know. Have some pajamas.
Yeah, Falcon's Perch just reminds me too much of the 80s soap opera Falcon's Crest. It's too soon. They're probably still policing that IP, so there's no way that they would let someone make a board game that close to Falcon's Crest.
Well, Reggie, I will see you down in yacht school.
In the meantime, though, thanks for watching, and be sure if you watched this far, why not just subscribe? Because, come on, what else are you doing right now?
Yeah, hit the button to subscribe and get notifications so you always know when we have new episodes.
And what you could also do is you could go to GameNightPicks.com, which is a website I made for managing your next game. I can't even do the outro anymore. I've lost it.
The whole website is about managing your next game night. Save yourself the time and get to playing games faster by using the website with your friends to organize what games you're going to play before you ever show up. It's great. Go check it out. GameNightPicks.com.
I miss my chips.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.